Alright, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. It is 11 p.m. at night for me. I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome back to the African Crypto Warlord Show. Today what we'll be looking at is some XRP USDT. First off, we'll be looking at the 7-day Laplace distribution coins on XRP USDT. Then we have Binance, Bitcoin dominance, and others market cap. So it's 48, and there's about $106 billion in shitcoins and about 49 billion in Bitcoin. Alright, so just 48% difference. Then we have XRP BTC 7-day as well, and we'll flick coins on and off. So let's get to it, and we have a breakdown of volatility all the way through. So just having a quick glance at the market, what can I see? I can see that what we're doing currently is we're holding above this Laplace distribution band. If that is true, then you look for continuation to this side, which is 48. We can put other targets up here. There's a new monthly mean at pretty much 49 cents. Okay, can still be targeted. Furthermore, if it starts closing below, which it's pretty much like fractions of a cent away from the line anyway, if it closes below where current price is at 46 cents, then you can expect to move down to 41 cents. Now, what are we going to be looking for? We're going to be looking for the direction of volatility to tell us what the situation is. Okay, so currently, what can I see? I can see that this blue line is matching up with these points of liquidity. Okay, so any closes below 45.66, I'll look for continuation to the downside. What more can I see? I can see mean reversion to the downside on the 7-day. So I know that it's going to be a very hard fight in order to keep it above this blue line at 46 cents. So I'll be looking for continuation to 41 cents. Who else is down here? There's 44 cents on the coin. And who's there? 41 cents 32. Perfectly. Now these guys are starting to talk in the same model to say it is maybe worth time coming down here to 41 cents. Okay? So there's liquidity building here under negative drift. What's going to get us there on the 7-day is at least there's no trend. So as you can see here, this one's going yellow. It means that the trend is decaying technically, and it's a reversal of trend. But to look for continuation, you need it to expand blue. And when it expands blue, we can look for at least a drive. When it starts turning around, we can look for that drive to now be a good 90% chance within the book. Currently I say it's about 70% chance if it closes below this mean, which is matching up with the 46 cents over here on the Laplace distribution. So it's all about timing, knowing, and having a data sets all speak to each other. Currently it is technically bullish because it is a mean reversion phase happening and the candle is above. So when we start to drop onto the lower term time frame, we must note maybe for the monthly pullback, maybe the 3-day or the 24-hour or the 12-hour, the 6-hour has some hidden building. Okay, so let's get to it. What can we see? We can see that shitcoins are starting to have a lot of profit taken on them. They've had hidden bed div get smoked through from pretty much the beginning of the mid of January all the way till 09 April. So it's just this month that passed. It's been hidden bear div. Now the bear divs get the legs. If this silly asset starts to close below pretty much 106 billion worth of dollars in the market, then you can expect a 22% cut to the downside. So $20 billion worth of profit taking to be had. Okay, now we look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is funnily inverse of that. Obviously it would be. Only thing really backing that is it needs to lose its negative drift. The moment it loses its negative drift, then it will have the opportunity to have this bull div push through on the 7 days. So this is Bitcoin dominance. Alright, technically it would be very similar to watching Bitcoin go up against alts or go up in USDT or USD, whatever. It just depends if they're both correlated at the time. If not, it will go sideways. So it would just be Bitcoin goes sideways. But before, for another point, when it starts to lose the negative drift, then sure, then I can look for a return back up to at least this level here at 61% worth of dollars in crypto are in Bitcoin. Okay, so others we've covered, BTC, others dominance we've covered. Now XRP, BTC on the 7-day. Alright, this is a little bit tough to say, but as you'll see, it will match up with our others. Okay, so others on the 7-day, XRP, BTC on the same thing. So we're going to look for, yeah, you see this BTC dominance, XRP BTC pair. Looks like BTC is going to get weaker to XRP, maybe in the next tick. What's going to save it? Let's go have a look. Nothing there. No. Okay, so your hope here is that this is a wick and it closes above 1633 units, and if it does for 2 candle closes, you can look for continuation up. And the only it's a little bit sideways, but I do look for the trend to pretty much start decaying from here. What's going to tell me that is when this stops crossing or gets denied its bullish mean reversion pair on the 7-day. What sinks that bull target to get it through is if they close above pretty much 1636 units. Okay, so those are the shitcoins and bitcoins and nonsense covered. Let's go find some targets for XRP. General direction is it's losing its pump to the upside as long as it carries on closing below 47 cents 89 on the 21-day. Mean reversion phase would be true. Let's see if there's a target to the downside where it can be hacked. Alright, obviously if it keeps on closing below 52.40, you look for continuation down to these regions, any one of these, 36 and 32 cents. There's a zone of liquidity at 39 cents, so already demarcated on the 7-day, 41 cents 36. So this is pretty much a 1 cent lower. Alright, now what can happen? This is what I think can happen at 42 cents roundabout. You could have an opportunity to put in a little hidden bull div. And from there you could look for some continuation up into 70 cents. But for now, any closes below the JMA. Furthermore, this little orange line in the back, 48 cents 60. I look for continuation down. You'd have to be building serious bull divs above 48.60 for continuation up. So that's a 21-day. Otherwise, I'm looking for a little bit more down, and I'm going to see if there's anybody else backing it. Okay, so the 14-day is saying, look, okay, ideally this would be nice. On the next 14-day print, on the 8th of May, on the next 14th day print, what I would expect is these two lines to cross. And what does that signify to me? It signifies to me that at any time that these two lines cross, price action will be back there. Okay, so I know it sounds silly, but they crossed up here, boom, price action was back there. Then they haven't crossed. Here they crossed, boom, price action came back down there. Here they crossed, as you can see, price action came back up there. Now the same thing applies. If it crosses here and it either dumps or pumps, we know that it will be back here at 48 cents, more than likely in a wick or in a few years, unless serious things happen. So that's what I'll be looking for, is hopefully there's a cross. Otherwise, if there's no cross, then this to me would be very bearish. I'd maybe want to like exit my XRP bags. So back to the 7-day here, looking for mean reversion. Mean reversion happens below any close below 40. Okay, let me be super precise. Mean reversion is true at 45.86 for the bears. They'll get the legs. That's the setup move for 41.28 cents. Down, 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 mean reverting down, red flashes off, looking for some continuation on the 7-day. So let's see if there's any bulls. Hidden bull div here. Contraction positively correlated in a trend though. So maybe on the next 5-day print, I'll say this target does come into play organically now at 44 cents. So on the 7-day cone, where's 44 cents? It's just below our current target here, so it's just here at 44 cents. We know that that comes into play shortly. Okay, move on. Point of liquidity at 42 cents. Put that on the 7-day. 42 cents is in this region in the middle. Okay, 42 cents, this region here in the middle. Okay, so we know that we've got a few liquidity points now at 42 cents, which is technically the range, and if it holds above there, it's still bullish because it's not inside the pink. Okay, obviously it falls from there to there, that's not bullish, but long term, if it holds above there and wants to do a reversal from there, it's a safe bullish place. Okay, so even the blue line we're at currently. Okay, so 5 day, 3 day. Let's go have a look at 3 day is sort of 50-50 at the moment. There is a bull div, so much noise to be processed, but what am I looking at here? I'm seeing 50-50 contraction, and it might even get some negative drift. Okay, this has just started 2 days and 3 hours ago. Now we're on to the 24-hour. What can we see? Let's just be easy peasy lemon squeezy. We can see that volatility has contracted whilst gaining serious positive correlation. So that means it's gaining correlation to the downside. Now what do we want to see if we're a bear? We want to see this candle close below there, below 45.84, pretty much those means, 45.84, and then we'll look for continuation down. Why? Entropy and chaos and disorder will say that it is trending to the downside. Furthermore, there'll be an expansion of volatility. And now, okay, let's say there's a wick back to 46 cents. Okay, what I would be looking for is maybe not the candle that prints afterwards in 3 hours and 42 minutes. So maybe the candle on Friday is the one that the PC gets to pretty much mean revert. And because the contraction phase has happened, the next best thing for volatility is to expand. And as you can see, this PC doesn't really stay in one place for too long. So you can expect it to be mean reverting a lot. So I expect it to mean revert negatively, and thus pushing us into at least 43 again over here. And that is only true if we start closing candles on the 24-hour below 45.89. Any closes above there, I would expect at least a decent pullback to 46.88. Okay, so now that's a 24-hour scalped and route. What can we see here on the 12-hour? We can see the 12-hour gets to keep its bullish posture, and currently it's sideways. Obviously we can see that with the doji coming through the book, but in my eyes it's because these things are so opposite that it is a perfect pretty much doji. So we don't want to be too trapped up. What do we want to be looking for? We have demarcated a region up here at 47-ish, 46-ish for a zone of liquidity. So if it does keep on holding above 45.55 on the 12-hour, you could expect a little bit of a follow through. I'm gonna see if we have some other targets in case it's not got the legs. So it's really hammered the mean reversion. It's trying to hold above, hit the low term time frames. This is zone of liquidity up here at 47.777. So from 46.666 to 47.777. Hell and death. That is the death or moon zone. Okay, any closes? Let's see here. Volatility is very sideways. I think we'll have a kicking day tomorrow. What can I see is at least within the next 6-hour print, there is an opportunity for bulls to come in if they hold it above 46 cents. Furthermore, they'll get continuation from 46. That's pretty much here. They need to get continuation above 46.74. Furthermore, just call it 47 cents. So the bulls can recover this if they can start closing above this 46.666 to 47 cents region. But until then, if they keep on closing below this region, I look for it as scalps. So it's the 6-hour explained. There is a bull div that can form here, but that only happens if it's closing above 45.77. So it's a very pivotal region that we're in here. This is the 3-hour, also looking to get a little bit bullish. Alright, volatility is expanding. So this is the opposite of the 5-day. And where did you go? Yeah, so it's the 5-day and the 24-hour. This is the 3-hour. 5-day, 24-hour, and the 3-hour looking for perfect expansion volatility. So what can I see? I can see that the expansion volatility on the lower term time frames is more than likely going to kick it up. But we know that the expansion in volatility on the higher term time frames isn't necessarily going to allow it to set a higher high. So I would say this one at 46.555. But obviously if it breaks that region, I'm going to put it up here to 48, pretty much below this yellow line. I know this becomes a range. Okay, what else is up here? We have 48 untouched monthly mean. at 48.36. So if the 3 hour has the legs to carry on holding above 46 cents, you can look for a touch to 46.24, but it gets the legs really at 46.40 to have the opportunity to start pushing for the monthly mean, which is up here. Oh, I can refresh. Sorry, this is taking a bit long, but the weekly mean is in this zone of liquidity, already smoked today. Monthly mean is up here at 48. Okay, so these are generated from 3 hour to 6 hour. Let's see if the 90 minute has any legs. Pretty much all expanded, at our daily mean. So I'll just say intraday, this will be our range, maybe for the next until open, which will be for me in 2 hours and 30 minutes. So this could be an expected range. Obviously we're right in the middle of it, so that's not too helpful. Over here, let's see what else have we got. We've got some contraction, so this is a little bit of positive drift. 45-minute dirty signals, not too healthy. Closes above the daily, cool story. Maybe closes above the weekly. You look for mean reversion to the monthly. Alright, this is 3 targets. We've hit the first one. Closes above this one, we look for that one. So closes above this one, we look for that one. Closes above this one, we look for that one, and vice versa. Furthermore, if it does a quick dumperoo, then the more yellows it has above it, eventually it can mean revert to the upside. So this is on the 15-minute. I think by the time this video is posted, there might be a little pullback to this region here at 45.88. Furthermore, if it fails there, you're looking for 45.76. If you found this information helpful, please do like and subscribe as we move into a negative drift phase on the 5 minutes. We're looking for mean reversion to the downside. We've already demarcated targets down here. Here's another one, 45.90. So it's going to be dancing around this mean, I think, until we get the new daily open. If it does get chaotic before this video is uploaded, any closes above 46.06, you can look for at least continuation to 46.34. Otherwise, any closes below 46.01, I will look for mean reversion down furthermore, maybe back down to here, somewhere at 45.70. Much love. African Crypto Warlord out.